Hey, Gemini. So we got gymnasty, meninge, something about ninja. So what's goody? We're gonna start off with an angel message before we get to your reading. Let's see what your guides have been telling you. If this resonates, please give me a like, comment, and subscribe. Share with someone. Mhm. Inner winter, rest, patience, potency, and secret beginnings. Okay. Rose without thorns. You have a right to your joy, peace, sweetness of life. That's one of your angel messages. What's your last one? Sacred waters. Nourishment, replenishment, health, rest, and self care. Off the gate, I think you just need to be worrying about yourself. It's like somebody is saying you sneaking and geeking, but you minding your. It looks like you are just healing, and it's just. It sounds like it feels like you're taking your energy back from a vampire or somebody. Not that they gotta be a bad vampire. I'm just saying. Release the petals, transformation, death, and rebirth, shedding all change. Divine plan, wisdom, intelligence within. Something about your destiny. Let's go over the river through the woods to my grandma's house for this one, because fertile void, patience, potency, secret beginnings. So you going into something and you like you got to be quiet, or something about sneaking, like tiptoeing. You have the right to your joy, peace, and sweet. Yeah, this is basically it. But it's something about like a bunch of, if I could say this, ninjas. Someone could be trying to sneak up on you a little bit. You felt something, but it has something to do with you're trying to take care of yourself. Maybe they felt it and they like, hey Jim, what you doing? Where you been? So something about transformation. Alright. You might want to check your Capricorn place. Well, spiritual reset at the stroke of 12. The spells are broken, but new judgment if unethicalness appears. Yeah, so somebody did something unethical. It has to get something about no redo, restart. So you might want to go to Aquarius when I do theirs at 11:11, or whenever you get time. They got a quiz, a rue. So something about this. This could be like a part of the quiz. Maybe somebody. Okay, is somebody waiting on a grade? Like how'd I do? Or are you waiting for an approval? Are you seeking approval? Um, Maybe some of you feel like no. I mean, a few of y'all, I don't know what your answer would be. Maybe somebody went through this already and you're doing it a different way and it just looks strange to them. If someone could be copying, like, kind of, you know how you taking a test and somebody looking over, to see what your answers are. But it's given all got different kind of tests, even though it's similar. So this could be like a twin that's evil. Something about, yeah, you gotta be quiet. Like you gotta be, not that you doing it on purpose, but somebody all up in your tea and that's your cup. What's the next one? I'm gonna pull three each because I don't want to be long. Somebody, okay, so first of all, Gemini is definitely someone's sun or moon. Venus. On the run, secretly while I'm on the road, follow the yellow brick road. So it's something about, do you want to play or are you going to be the instructor? So are you going to play or are you going to be the instructor? That's a question for you. It seems like that's what it is. Are you going to play? Because something about a restart is coming. Because something about some kind of unethicalness was found. But somebody could be running from something secretly with this ninja thing. Something about a mini G. Something about playing games, and you know how you only got like so many lives. But somebody, it sound like this is your game, and they tried to put you as a player, and that's not your position. A whistle got blown, but at the same time, somebody's trying to get you out of there. It seemed like the doors are opening for you to get out, but you gotta kind of, cause somebody jealous a little bit. Anyway, oh no, something about around twice. Something about the word around. I don't know. Hi, hello. Okay, what's the last one? Grandma, when I go to your house, I don't know. Y'all might want to check y'all Capricorn spot for this. Something about career goals and finances. Y'all are basically leaving out of a situation you should have never been in, but it sounds like a position, like a actual. I'm gonna say it again. Are you the instructor or the one taking the test? Because it sound like somebody got their position messed up, or something about you got to change positions, or something about a disposition could be significant. Paralegal stuff. It might be a disposition in the situation. So we got some karmics in here. Well, something about the number 159 could be significant. Karmic divine feminine, karmic divine masculine, or karmic divine friend, or a karmic divine messenger. I don't know which one it is. Is it a karmic divine friend, feminine? Yes, someone can be karmic and a friend, and just some kind of lesson you need to learn with a friend, or a feminine that really isn't operating in femininity the right way because of potential jealousy, whether they're a man or a woman. Karmic divine masculine, karmic divine messenger, because some people give messages, but they're not necessarily authentic messages. Like they didn't make them, they could have piggyback rode off somebody else. Something about Chinese of the pig. Something about Wilbur and Fern. But anyway, something about stepped into the furnace long time ago. Shadrach, Meshach, and a billy goat. What in the world? Y'all don't mind, do you? Do you mind? Do you mind? Do you? I'm just trying to get to know ya. Something about oh ya. Ooh. Sabbath years of release. Something about these are the beasts which ye shall eat, the ox, the sheep, and the goat. I knew it was something about a dangone. Somebody's Lilith is like Aries, Capricorn, Taurus, or their opposites. Somebody that's okay, say like you got a Lilith in Capricorn and they got a Lilith in Cancer with the opposite. They're trying to say you came back on some bull crap, but it sounds like a Maleficent story that has to be explained here. And they're the one that kind of took your wings, or they want to take them, because this don't sound like this is going to happen like that. Something about the cleft into two claws, and cheweth the cud among the beasts that ye shall eat. So it's a lot of animals involved. A hawk, an owl, something about cuckoo. Y'all, you can go to chapter 14 in Deuteronomy. Go to verse 15. Something about cuckoo. Somebody might not be there. You feel me? So then we got something about chapter 15, verse 2 of Deuteronomy. Something about a duet. Oh, Deuteronomy duet. And then we got secret competition due to listening to others. They should have asked you. And those little messed up. My apologies. Had them for a while. Mm. Well, I don't know what to tell them. And something about a dead car case. So something about caucus. Someone has like mediation. If you call caucus, that means to separate. Somebody saying something. Is they saying something is dead and it's over? Damn. So something about the daughter of Achun. You know, they say in the Patakis, Oshun had a child that was of Gemini energy, Elegua, Eshu, Esau. So something about Elia, Ele. Something about Cinderella rags to riches. Somebody is just mad because you getting out of a locked tower. Like they had the key for so long. Yep, story. That's in reverse though. I'm gonna let you see it upright. It's in reverse. Stop running. Tell the truth. Tell your truth. Something about some information that needs to be updated. But this is in reverse because I don't think someone accepted some kind of story about somebody. With all these yellow, something about the sun. Yeah. Well, let's look at the business because obviously it got to be something like it got to be something where y'all are receiving something you should have gotten. Beware of equivocation. That is when someone is using some kind of vague language, but their words seem malicious with an intent of like a malicious intent. They want to sound like they're being equal, compromising, and it looked like no, not that you being mean. You just gonna have to tell them nah or ignore them. Cause somebody, this could be an Aries or a Libra, or this has something to do with you. Is this your Lilith? I don't force it. Wow. Happily ever after. Yeah, this is about y'all moving on. Somebody wants to redo, restart. 514 predictions. That's a playlist on my channel. The 717 emoji calendar was glitching to 514, and this is why I did the 514 predictions. So somebody did something on the new moon in Cancer, and it's reflecting basically what moon what moon was it? Let's see. What moon was it 514 of the same year? We're gonna check 23 because I need to know. That's a good question. I did all of that and I didn't check that. No lie. So apparently 2023, 514. The moon was in Pisces. Oh. Alright, so what I'm gonna give y'all some dates to look at. What you do 11/13, that was a new moon in Scorpio because of 11/13/2023, April 5th of this year. The moon was in Pisces at 11:13 a.m. And then it has something to do with what someone did in the early 90s. Somebody did something like a lot of y'all weren't even born yet. Some of y'all. Something about ask the 80s babies. Somebody yelled. I said something about a vampire. There's this book that I'm reading. Trying to read some of it. It's right here. It's a pretty good book too. Bad Luck Vampire. And the author is Lindsay Sands. So something about the days of our lives and the hourglass and stuff. Somebody could be working on their figure, going to the gym. Bad Luck Vampire, Alice there. Something about Alice was there. Something about Calabar, a Caliber. Halloween Town, Sophie, Carl, Ferguson, AJ. Something about Little Rascals, Liz, Lice could be significant. Bobby, something about the UK cops. Something about bobbing for apples. Bobby, something about bobbing and weaving. Yeah, somebody, they probably want to fight about this. They didn't check the fine print. We got Megan and Tybo. Something about put, the word put. I'm guessing put one foot in front of the other. Something about that. Those little cartoon animated series of like, how can I put it? During Christmas, I don't know if y'all remember the ice monster, and he was trying to get help from Rudolph, and they went on this adventure. Those that watched it, so something about that song, "Put one foot in front of the other." I don't know why I want to say that, but yeah, that's all you got to do. A lot of y'all had it's about learning how to walk. So y'all could be the child in this situation in some kind of weird twisted way with a bunch of grown people, and it's like you got to learn how to walk again. It's like literally walking. You could be this could something about Leo's reading American Circus Day, America Circus Day. Um This sounds like a circus. Something about tiger's eye. Retrospective sense making, understanding our own behavior. This is really all that we doing. Somebody knows that you're actually like innocent in a lot of ways than none, even though it's like people is leaving you to do it on your own, but you don't have to. Somebody could be talking trash about women who read tarot cards. Something about 666 and 666. The covenant with Noah, the altar, and God's sentence. Isaiah 66 and 6, a voice of noise. So something about Oya when a baby cries, for a lot of you who are not familiar with it. She is a symbolism for being like a woman who protects children, she helped Oshun take care of her children. Somebody could be transitioning from one energy to another. Somebody could be using these orishas in some kind of way or learning about them. No shade, but yeah, a voice of noise from the city, a voice from the temple, a voice of the Lord that rendereth competence to his enemies. So something about you're trying to. It sounds like you know how they say the child is important, but then they want to put you in a child's place, but then they still want to treat you like an adult, like in a way where they but you're trying to grow up and they won't let you. It's a confusing energy where you feel like this and then you feel like that. You feel like the grown up, then you feel like the kid, and it's like you're now about to choose how you want to be treated. But it is about treating others the way you want to be treated too. Because something about understanding your own behavior. Somebody, it dropped on the floor. Expect the powerful change new moon. So this past new moon in Aries, and then we got Aries is the opposite of Libra. Something about this is gonna be a powerful change. Something about somebody's $5 ass gonna sit down. You didn't even want to make change. That's a new saying. Like you didn't want to do it. Okay. They might have pushed you to to do things where you, again, it's like they put you in a situation saying you're childish because you don't know any better or you don't know anything. But then at the same time, they're saying that you need to grow up. They're saying you need to grow up, but you're trying to grow up, but they won't let you. Full moon in Pisces come out. Yes, something about the Pisces moon comes out with the full moon in Leo. Something about somebody was a fool too many times. This could be you taking accountability for your own behavior, but then it's like projection from all other areas. It's like an adult getting out of some disabled situations as well. Like somebody could be bedridden, and they're trying to they're gaining their strength back in their limbs. Something about limbs. Balance spirituality with practicality comes out with don't let your pride get in the way. So it's something about pride and balancing both sides. But this is powerful. It's a very This is a big impact. Ooh, your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. I was bringing up Capricorn, so something about it. Somebody saw that. So somebody saw that you were getting some work done. They stopped it for a little bit. They realized what happened at least in January. From November to February could be significant when this happened, and they realized they need you now or something. It has something to do with your hard work. Somebody was trying to shadow it as they were trying to deem it as not good enough. Something about the full moon in Virgo. Full moon in Aries is in reverse. It's a lot of full moons out here. Somebody was stupid. I hate to say that. Something about the wise man and the fool. If you see 510 a lot somewhere somehow, there was somebody. Yeah, they had at least they got at least until the full moon in Aries, of potentially, because Aries is in reverse out here. Something about the Libra full moon instead. So a lot of y'all, they could be coming in with the love bombing and the, you know, poetic justice. A fiery climax approaches. Full moon in Aries, that's in reverse because something about the full moon in Libra actually. Something about a win-win outcome is that forecast. Somebody wants to come, they want to come in and give you like something that's going nowhere. Fiery climax approaches. It's like Usher going nowhere fast. We reach the climax. Like some of y'all, I don't know if you should vibe with this until further notice. Let's say that because or this is like a message through someone else that's helping you perhaps, and maybe their name is on this card and it's significant, or something about signs and synchronicities of others helps you to understand, overstand, and understand how to move. So somebody, they're too busy focused on winning. I don't know who this is, but I've been feeling it for the past maybe 5 months, maybe a year. Like they just want to win so bad at whatever cost. So a lot of y'all be careful too. Someone is doing foolishness and it could get really ugly. Gemini, who'd you have sex with? Another Gemini? So that's y'all. Something about I'm childish for the sake of sex. Good sex could be significant. I mean, vampire is out here. So somebody, you probably had relations with a vampire and you didn't know. Also, this could be a contract, not necessarily sex. Like you got entangled through a contract, which looks like a childish thing. Like they want to put you in a child's place because they feel like that's your place. This is my place. Who do you think you are? But somebody, you do like someone. I don't know who that is. They might know a little bit more about this than you do. Wow. We got yes in reverse. So something about a hidden. Yeah, something about yeah. That that definitely could be it. When I said somebody that you like, that you probably have relations with, that could be a little bit on their vamp. Um, they know something about this, or they're using somebody. One of the a vampire that you know of may not know of. Whatever. Something about they got bad luck, or they're not as lucky as you. They got bad luck. So whoever they are, they're using somebody. Something about blood magic, a blood bender. They're using somebody But this person, they're because of you, they actually understand, overstand, and understand on outer standard perspectives certain things that shouldn't have happened, uh, why it happened. It actually began to awaken them, like out of some kind of. I don't think they was ever asleep though. I think it was just certain things they was like, oh. So something about sex with Scorpio, an entanglement. We got people with M's in their hands, deals, and something about I've been only messing with you. So somebody, this is the only person you've been messing with, or they only been messing with you, or the only person that you want to mess with in any kind of way. Like it don't have to be sexual. It can just be you feel comfortable around them. But somebody they playing on your heartstring. They know what you like. They knew who this person is to you. They knew who you were to this person. Y'all are beginning to realize this, but something about this is going to be really powerful. Somebody might have played the game with you a little rough, and they got to get put to shame here. Something about are you ready for your sentence? God's sentence, the altar, and the covenant with Noah. Something about priestess Noah Dia. Somebody has no idea or something like that. I don't know who that is. Obviously, it's the person who's like seems invisible to somebody. Something about the SPD case I have on my channel. It is also a playlist of the spiritual dispute documents. It is I think that was 23 SPD, not 24, not this year, I believe. So just check. It's the invincible man versus the invisible man. So something about that book too. Somebody coming out of like of who they are, stuff like that. Your rights, privileges. Someone's a privileged man or lady, or man or woman. I always drop it. Ten of Swords. Yeah, this is something about what's in your head, what's in theirs. Somebody wants to know what's going on in your beautiful mind. Something about a magical mystery ride. So a lot of you, this got something to do with like, it got something to do with a white horse. Yes, this is my book. It's in the link below. I got two books actually. Four of Swords. And with the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom. Something about faculty and staff. Okay, Libra. A win-win outcomes at forecast. Something about your brother? Or is this a karmic brother? I don't know. It's one of them. Somebody is one of them. Some of y'all are realizing who people is. And it's like somebody been playing with you, keeping you in the dark, vamping from you for a long time. This could be karmic divine family. Like everything is divine, even though it has its timing to end and begin. Four of Swords in reverse, that's family secrets. Something about what you don't know. Some of y'all, something about what you won't know won't hurt you. Something about that could be significant. Maybe somebody played someone in a marriage. They had some kind of situation with a Gemini and Aries, Libra, or they're highly aspected in their chart. Or this is their Lilith. Somebody could have gotten accused, and that's not who you are. Somebody you just didn't know about. Somebody of the life they got, and now they don't like you. What? Okay. Some of y'all just gotta be careful about who you be. Yeah, white horse. There it goes with the knave of swords. What's with the swords? Somebody is upset. Something about your happily ever after. Look at this. In reverse with the knave of swords. Something about the nerve of this person. Like, hold on. Let me make this make sense. You're happily ever after. Somebody's mad too. You're finding ways or getting some kind of help, little bit of help here, little bit of help there. When they keep sorting your every attempt to basically not be a victim or cry victimization. See, there's a difference between crying victimization and you're trying to move forward and somebody keeping you from it. But y'all are still not going to cry victim when you overcome it. That's the part they really don't like. That's what you do. That's how you act. Something about moving in silence. What y'all do on the 12th and the 14th? Something about the silence day. I think that was 12. Yeah, something about the lambs. Silence of the lambs. Something about a grilled cheese sandwich. If your child ate a grilled cheese sandwich, something about the grilled cheese sandwich. We got the high priest, coming out with the temperance. Something about Gemini, your opposite is a Sagittarius. So something about they looked at you, something about you spoke as a child, you spake as a child, stuff like that. But when you became a grown woman, grown man, you put away the childish things. Something about Corinthians 13:11. It's something about the new moon in Scorpio. Work through your fears. 11/13/23. It's something about April 5th, the Pisces moon. Um, the Pisces moon at 11:13 a.m. And it's something about the 5/14/23. The moon was in Pisces. Somebody, it's like they had a head start and you all late, but you arrived right on time. Something about divine timing. Dude, you could be a wounded healer, wounded warrior with all these swords. Cause with these major arcanas, it's like, how the hell did you survive this? How is the collective getting help with that? Where did this kind of lifeline come from? I thought we blah blah blah, whatever the hell they did. You know what? I don't even know what to say because that's it. Like, mm-mm. So we gonna check. Obviously, they did something here that they shouldn't have done. So let's see what come out. And I'm gonna end it with a goddess card. Some of y'all, Gemini, they did something March 15th of this year. The moon was in Gemini at 3:16 a.m. Something about John 3:16, Timothy 3:16, and what is the other 3:16? It's like 3:16 verses that are very um important. And then something about a theory by this man. His name is Marx. But it's like if you take the X, it's Mars. So somebody's Mars placement, it's like you are smart to, like, you know how they say in life, SOF capital T, soft. No, you smart. and they didn't know you was gonna get like this, or that you would trust yourself enough to, fall, get back up, try again. I mean, that's what it's about. Third house is child education and the foundation thereof. So they probably know where you went to school when you was a kid, trying to like literally practicality wise, because you are on the 9 times out of 10 spiritual situation of this full moon in Pisces. So what you do 8/31/23. There was a blue moon that week too. Something about believing the impossible. Something about that was God. That was the most high. That was whoever. A lot of y'all, a lot of things to you, according to your what you believe spiritually. Because somebody, they try to match you practically, and that's the problem. Because spiritual law is always first. Practical comes from the spiritual aspect. So somebody was trying to make fun of y'all according to your like gender. It's a lot of sexist thing here, regardless of how it went. Men, women doing it, whoever. These cards want to flip and come out. Look, I ain't doing all that. My butterfingers, I guess. Something about a butterfinger. The crossroads, Elegua, Eshu, Esau, and Gemini, according to the knowledge thereof, when it comes to the Orishas, that is your energy. So something about the 31st of any month. You see that? Something about a barbershop too. Something about Samson's revenge and some hair. Somebody went to the family, get their hair, got their hair. They start. It was one of them. Something about Samson's revenge. So something about getting the, yeah. Somebody wants to be with somebody. Anyway, the roads turn to the dark clouds foretells misadventures, but far from the person, the evil consequences may be averted. This is in reverse because you're not anywhere in the proximity of them, whoever they are. It's like somebody left you though and went somewhere just to be by themselves anyway. So whatever that is, it's like moving forward. Yo, two of diamonds. Yeah, something about what you don't, what you won't know won't hurt you. You're a masculine. This is a woman in this card. It's in reverse. She might have been operating in her masculinity. She didn't tell you something, or this is your argument. And a lot of you who are feminines who felt like you had to do masculine attributes, what you're saying is it looked like they operated in their femininity. They wanted to be like you or something. And this is what you found out, or is some kind of secrecy about it, in a way like sexual secrets. Something about, because it says when a lady's fortune is being told, number 19 has no significance in the layout. So somebody got a tarot reading at the same time, or they went and said somebody, when you was probably learning tarot, or you was being a counsel, a guide to somebody, they went and tried to say you didn't know what you was talking about, you was stupid, you need education, da 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 da. And now it's like the student has surpassed the master. So what I'm saying, like I said before in the beginning of this reading a bit, you are you're not supposed to be taking the test. You're supposed to be the instructor. Something about Dolores. So something about Dolores, a sister act. If somebody is not your sis, not your bro, no. I don't care what they're talking about. It's no. And it's not even about letting your pride get in your way. A lot of people want to try and use that on you as if you should get out of your own way. You don't mind, but you deserve the truth. Because all this, it's like somebody wants you to like change your story. It's kind of like some Cat Williams shit. What he say? You don't get to tell about me in my story or something like that. Somebody wants to be the one to speak for you. No, this is what happened, and they want you to agree to these things. That is not, no. Somebody is trying to use pride of themselves on you. Be careful. You are not prideful. You're humble, but you're aware, and they're pissed about it. There's a difference. So you see this right here. It's a number 18 in this card. Something about 8118. Somebody who was a feminine, they could be operating in their masculine. Somebody probably was born the same year somebody else was, and this is the confusion. It was not them, it was them. They, yeah, found out real quick, didn't you? Somebody, it's a lot of information that matches your information and theirs, and this, it was confusing within itself. So don't blame the person for their actions. Just try to move forward and whatever needs to be done. But don't be silly about moving out the way if you need to move. You know, um, a lot of y'all already did what you can do. And at the same time, somebody wants to push their pridefulness on you. And for a lot of you, be honest with yourself. That's, if you can't, if that's not for you, look, well, the universe gonna whoop y'all ass out here, over here acting like that's for you. No, it's not. A lot of you know if it is or not. I'm just gonna leave it there. What's the last one? The tower. Somebody is getting out. This is a tower. Somebody, you heard through the grapevine. Somebody heard through the grapevine you was getting out. Look at the fish. Yeah, something about somebody was using bait, or they want to debate with you. They want to argue. Something about they're more intelligent, they're saying. They're more philosophical. They know more than you. They done this, they done that. What, who do you think you are? It's a lot of swords out here anyway. And it all started with some kind of dream that you wanted to be, you want to become a reality. Y'all could have been a damn kid and this motherfucker was in their feelings over a child. That's childish. And now they want to say what you don't deserve in your adult life. Weird. Yeah, something about these tens. 10, 10, 10, 30, 10, 35. So from 10:30 to 10:35 tomorrow, set your timer. 10:30 a.m. to 10:35 p.m. You will get confirmation. The rod, yeah, something about the staff. Remember, okay, the Ten of Pentacles has a wand and a rod in it. So something about Libra, a staff member is a Libra, or they got heavy Libra in their chart. Something about faculty and staff. Ten of Pentacles, this is some kind of company, or some company someone kept, or both. Somebody, a company you kept works for a company, or they're in a company. The rod near predicts family quarrels, distant, precarious losses. So a lot of y'all keep your distance from certain quote unquote family. Yep. Something about karmic divine family. Because, I mean, it is what it is. Your stories, let me help you. Because in my description box, I have a course called Divine Conflict Resolution Strategist, where I teach about all the things that we learn, even tarot, in a way to make it practical for use of the communities that would deem it as useful. So a sword is an exclamation mark. Sword, words, word, source, exclamation mark. A pentacle is a period that you use in sentence structure. And then you have a wand. It looks like a question mark, don't it? So, yeah. And the chalice is all things. So, regardless if you believe in Jesus Christ or not, if you ate fruits and vegetables from the earth, you participated in earthly communion. This is why some people feel like foundationalizing yourself in a practical foundation is the best suit, because you know everybody puts their energy in nature, and how you receive that back, you have to then transmute it. So people's energy just was so vibe and so high in vibrancy and frequency, they had to express themselves. And over time, other people didn't understand, overstand, and understand on outer standard perspectives how to perceive those kinds of attributes. So they was burning people, hanging people. You're a Jezebel. You're a warlock. He needs to die. She's a witch. Blah blah blah. And we're still living in these times. So this is why I did what I did. And as the person who created the midheaven subconscious astrology, it is foundationalized through that. So I grounded myself in my own things to help and try to be a part of the solution. So something about a divine, basically a divine family, a karmic divine family. You might have been with family that really was a burden to you more than a help. So then what ends up happening is you have to learn how to get through those things. I wouldn't say get over it, because some things is a little tricky, it's a little hard, and it's going to take time, and we should get it as people. We all got our own story to tell. So this is about y'all truth and karmic divine family members. I mean, they're still divine even though they're karmic, because they have a story, they have things. But if you're the one trying to push forth and move forward in it, and you're the only one doing it, just for example, um, it can be tricky for you because it feels like center blocks or center blocks on your ankles where they want to keep you from moving forward. So it can be tricky. Some along the way during your journey, because you didn't have people to help you in these replicas, you ended up getting karmic divine messengers, people from your past life who actually were karmic but divine as well. They have their own thing, but you got yours. They shouldn't try to come into your aura and like remasquerade the story. And the problem is a lot of you, they accuse you of doing that when you never done that. You never, there is no evidence to prove that you were trying to change their outlook. Something about an outlook account. Something about somebody knows better. So yeah, it has everything to do with those factors. I don't know if I'm hitting on certain things that is helping somebody, but at the end of the day, you will have family problems. You see this? It looks like a little needle thread. So a lot of you, you're just fixing the holes in the I don't know, the shirt, the sock. You know how Celie in the color purple, she put the sock on the little ball and she was trying to sew the hole in the sock. But then she ended up getting some kind of premonition, like still being helpful, mindful, humble, but you need to get out of that situation. And you don't even need to curse anybody, because cursing you is cursing themselves. Somebody even wants to try to play you with your own knowledge. I hope they know what that actually means, because sometimes rejection is protection. Somebody wants to be in a spot so bad. I don't think they understand, overstand, and understand on outer standard perspective what that truly meant. So some of y'all take what resonates, leave what doesn't with that. And we're gonna get out of here. And I love you deeply. Like, comment, and share. And the description box has all the information you need for this. And peace, love, and healing. Let's close it out.